That. That's alright. Oh, no. Okay, right. Okay, let's try now. Hey, there we go. I might just snip that up for a bit. What do you think, Flicky? No, oddly quiet for you. Um, yeah, so we just did the chapter entitled The Wine. No, it's not. It's the other name, the other pub. What's the name of the other pub? Ugh, they're in Bearlawn, right? Chapter 14-ish. Doing okay, aren't we? Again, I've got no time to just read. Little Miss One Tooth. You happy, are you? You happy? So we've just had a big long chase. A big long chase with a dragger, which is like a man with big leathery wings. We had that. A Moraine going like whoosh. Oh, she did a big fog. And then they couldn't be seen, so they managed to shake it. And they got on the Taran ferry. Yeah, they woke them up in the middle of the night to get there, to get on the ferry. And the man was like, and Lan was like, here is lots of money. And then when they met up on the ferry, he's like, here is lots of weapons. And then they sunk the thing so no one could chase them, which is a sensible thing to do if you are being pursued, isn't it? They walk across country, and Eggy and Moraine start talking about getting her trained up as an Aes Sedai, and they foreshadow quite dramatically, being like, "Oh, she's so good and she's so young, and one day she could even be, if she worked really hard, the Amelin seat." And it's like, well, let me tell you something. Harry Potter is going to become the headmaster by book whatever. So yeah, there's that, isn't there? There's that, isn't there? Yeah. And then I've got to Baerlon, where they bribed more people. They had nice baths, and Matt nearly told a bunch of people about Trollocs, which is bad because there's White Cloaks in town. And I think the White Cloaks are going to be alerted to their presence. I don't really remember. I do remember them turning up. The White Cloaks, you see, are left over from when Arthur Hawkwing, who is the King Arthur figure, it was all like kill all the Aes Sedai, destroy the one power. No, it's bad, and someone may have told him to do that. Someone who's gonna be seeing later on today, later on in the chapter. So the White Cloaks are there. They don't like Aes Sedai. They're all mean and nasty crusadery types. And Matt's talking about Trollocs while they're in the bath. Silly Matt. I think everyone covers it up though. But I think they're still going to get. I think there's still going to be trouble. And yeah, and they just, they talk and all that stuff. And then Rand has a dream. And in the dream, someone who says he's the Dark One and points out all the bad things he's done, points out that he's the one who sent Lews Therin mad, made him kill everybody. He's the one who got Arthur Hawkwing to start killing Aes Sedai and is the one who destroyed Manetheren and all the stuff. All the stuff. And it's like, no, it's not exactly the Dark One doing it, but it is someone doing it, and he's a baddie. He's a big baddie. I don't know if he gets named yet. I think it's Ishmael. Or Ishmael. It's weird. The names are all sort of slightly different from like regular names. You know what I mean. Yeah, and that's what happened so far. I was going to start playing some Legend of Dragoon while I did this so that I would have something else to talk about. But it looks like we're done. Yeah. Should we get some breakfast? Not breakfast. I've had breakfast. I had porridge. You didn't eat any of your breakfast. Did you? Ah! Ah! God, you're 6 months old. You're not meant to be standing up like this. You're 6 months old. You're meant to have more teeth and less walking. It's wild. Wild, I say. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. You're a delicious baby. Are you for lunch? Are we going to eat you for lunch? Yum, 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 yum. Oh, what are you looking at? Yeah, I did turn on the big PC. I might do something on the big PC for my lunch break. Or I might draw more pictures of wrestlers as Final Fantasy VII characters. I actually did a drawing instead of doing a naughty plagiarism device. It is naughty doing AI art. It's not AI, and it's not really art. It's like a Google search, but fancier. But the thing is, you're in a hurry, and you're no good at stuff, and you are, of course, plain and simply not that good an artist. In your power, I feel guilty about it every time I do it. I still do it. We got a dumb idea. Well, when you've got a spare 50 quid on you, because if we're going to pay an artist, we're going to pay them what they're worth, aren't we? We don't actually pay for artists. We don't actually pay them. It's a lot of work. It's their job. It's their job. But doesn't mean that I'm like, I'm Paul. I'm Paul, and I want to share this dumb idea with Bill. I'm quite proud of my mankind. My cat Sif, Kate Sif. They said it's Kate Sif now, regardless of like what Scottish folklore it might be based on. Well, I know that Irish people like to take it, but it's not actually part of Irish stories. It's part of Scottish stories, and Gaelic is slightly different. Then I can't remember the word for the Irish one. Ah! Oh no! Oh yum 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 yum. But yeah, given, and I'm not going over whether or not it's Gaelic or Gaelic. For the simple fact that the person who told me ran a local Gaelic language radio station. So I'll take their word for it, yeah? Oh, okay, but. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Right, should we get some food? Get you some wafers? Or some veggie sticks? Or do you want some grown-up food? You were a bit annoyed last night because you couldn't eat any of my dinner. Last night we had a pie that was curried cauliflower cheese, and it was delicious. Or you couldn't have any because it was spicy, because it was full of curry powder. Curry powder. You can make some currywurst. You can make currywurst. You can make currywurst. We're not going to make currywurst. I don't think frozen vegan sausages are quite good for currywurst. What do you think? Oh, my nose. That's my nose. Oh, that's my nose. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, babies are so strong and muscly. You are. Well, you've got a bit more pudge than your sister had. But you're also taller. Yeah. Yeah, you're properly going to turn into a little barbarian child. Yeah. Yeah. And like your big sister's already like a 4-year-old with a six pack. Oh, sad girl. Shall we stop the recording? I have to go get my phone, but we can stop the recording, and then we can go do something. Some food. Let's go get some food. Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, what are you doing? Why aren't you asleep? Well, I'm not asleep because apparently my brain is full of rants about the Wheel of Time. Oh, coincidentally, in terms of my reading, I've just left Bear Long. Moraine's done the cool thing where she just fucking grew and just stepped over the palisade. It was epic. And there's been, like, we've had Min's visions and all that stuff. It's brilliant. It's really cool. Oh, and White Cloaks piss me off no end, but they always do, and they always have. Every time they turn up in the fucking books, they wind me up. But they're meant to. They're heels. They're meant to. Anyway, no, I was gonna rant about. Oh, I'm really poorly, which is part of why there's not been as much podcast. I'm knackered, but I can't sleep. Well, I might fall asleep talking because I'm talking. Tends to be how it goes, doesn't it? Yeah, it's night time, which is why I'm so quiet. You can fucking live with it, mate. So yeah, at some point we watched an actual episode of the Wheel of Time TV show, and it's not for me. For a few reasons. First one is that I don't want another Game of Thrones, mate. It's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking of a Wheel of Time show. I know that like they're both fantasy series that started in the 90s and have big thick books, but they're quite different. And, you know, why is there fucking in the first episode? Like, I know people have decided that fantasy series is just all about butts now, but it's not really the right series for it. And it seems really fucked up that, I'm sorry, but like, Eggy and Rand, they don't fuck before, especially not before leaving the Two Rivers. They're like chastely, like awkwardly betrothed to each other, and like with teasing and shit. They don't, and you can't just like literally in like post-coital glow just be like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna swear myself to a life of celibacy. Doesn't work like that, mate. You're from a medieval equivalent society. You don't have contraception. You know? It's fucked up. Also, like, the Two Rivers doesn't work. I'm going to sound like one of those arseholes who's racist on the internet about casting choices, but it's a monoculture. You know, if you literally have, like, an area of the world that's cut off on all sides, and there's literally only one way in or out, and there's, like, 3 villages, and it's been that way for literally thousands of years. Guess what? Ethnically speaking, they'll be pretty monocultural, and that's fine. Like, you could just pick any ethnic group you want. You just need Rand to be different. Rand has to look different. Otherwise, though, like, yeah, just pick whatever. But having literally every ethnic group you can think of there, it actually doesn't work. That makes me sound like such an asshole. But it's the thing, isn't it? It's meant to be the backwoods. It's the arse end of nowhere. Don't get a lot of people in, don't get a lot of people out. It's meant to be weird that Tam left. You know? Oh well. And, you know, adding plot points for people and stuff. And yeah, I didn't make it all the way through the first episode. I got about 40, 50 minutes in. I'm going like, when is it going to hit anything from the books, guys? Just saying. And it's fine. And if you like it, brilliant, good for you. But sticking to the books. It's put my wife off reading the books, which is a bit of a shame. But hey, I'll keep on at it. But yeah, we just left Bear Long. I can't remember what chapter number that is. The next chapter's the Camelin Road. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. In terms of my video games, I'm trying to play Phantasy Star, but it's just hard. It's hard balancing kids and things with video games and just being poorly and working. I'm on a half day tomorrow. That's going to be really good. And then I'm off for half term. So yeah. Hopefully my kids sleep tonight. Anyway, this is me documenting bits of my life, but I couldn't sleep. And I had to tell somebody. And I'm really worried I sound like one of those assholes on the internet who's like really like upset at things for the stupidest reasons, but I thought I'd say that because it just had been floating in my head. And I just feel like they didn't do, like, Eggie at the start of the series properly has stars in her eyes, and she's properly trying to be something unusual and something different, and I don't feel like they portrayed her right. I don't think they did her character justice, and that's really saying something considering that, like, there are problematic aspects of Jordan's work. I don't know. I'm tired. I can't sleep. My nose is full of gunge. Right. I should probably have another go at sleeping. Right. See you later. Sure.